What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, this is your girl Dee Dee Walker Live, and I am here for the first time this year. This is my first guest of the year, and I'm so excited. His name is Kevin J. Stone. He is an actor. He's done so much, and we're going to get on here and we're going to talk about all of that. This is your girl Dee Dee Walker Live, and so what I want you guys to do, though, I want you guys to go get yourself some popcorn. Get yourself, I don't know if you got any leftover eggnog. If you do, put a little rum up in that bad boy, and let's be prepared to be entertained.
The Dee Walker Show.
What's up?
Hello.
I am so excited that you are on here with me. This is going to be so amazing. Guys, listen, I'm getting ready to put my avatar on just to let you guys know that. But this is my boy Kevin J. Stone on here. I'm so excited. He's going to talk about his movies, his projects, what he's got going on, and what's next for Mr. Kevin J. Stone. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
How you doing?
I am great. Feeling good. How about yourself?
I am doing good too. I'm so excited. You know, you are my first guest of the year.
And I'm honored. I'm honored to be the first guest. Start the year off right.
Oh my gosh. Listen, we've been going back and forth for the longest time, but I finally got you on my show. So I am honored. The honor is mine. Y'all guys, like I said before, Mr. Kevin J. Stone is an actor. He's out there doing some amazing, amazing stuff. And we're going to talk about that. But before we do that, I'm going to allow Mr. Stone himself to introduce himself. And hey, go ahead, take the mic. 1, 2, 3, hit
All
it.
right. Well, my name, like she said, my name is Kevin J. Stone. I'm an actor. I've been acting for a little over 12 years now. And I started out in theater, worked from there to go to web series, and then went to plays. Plays and the web series, and then short films, and then feature films and television. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. So we're gonna start with your plays.
Okay.
And you know, I always ask folks this question last year. This is so last year's news, but we're gonna ask it this year.
Okay.
um what like you said you started out in plays and stuff like that, and then you moved
Mhm.
on to movies and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit what got you into plays, and then what made you get into movies? What sparked the movie bug in you?
Yeah, so I started out, like I said, I started out in theater, and what really got me was that it was an avenue that the church I was going to at the time, it was a mega church, and they were starting they didn't want to start, they already had a drama ministry, and I wanted to be a part of that. But growing up, I was always a really shy kid, so I always knew that I wanted to be an actor, but I was too shy to do it, and so I got to the church because they were actually having an open call, and I was like, God, if you walk with me in here, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go home because I'm too shy to do it. But I went in there, and he held my hand in there, and he's been holding my hand ever since. And they let me be a part of the drama ministry. I was a part of the drama ministry for about 2 or 3 years, and then from there, I was like, I got the acting bug because we only did one play, but we were doing other things with like the children's ministry as well, like little short plays about stories from the Bible and things like that. But I was like, I want to do more. So I started looking on Craigslist, and there was a director up there. She was putting together a play called The Waiting Room. It was a Christian play, and they had some roles they were auditioning for. And so I went to audition, and I actually was auditioning for a role of a character named Kevin who was Jamaican. And they were like, have you ever done a Jamaican accent? I was like, no, but I can try. And
What? You know, I gotta hear that Jamaican accent.
I knew you were gonna.
Yes, man. Let me hear the Jamaican accent.
Okay, let me remember one of the lines. It was I said, "Me don't remember dying, and I would like to think that I would remember dying."
Oh, you sound like my Uncle Rufus now. Okay,
um, but then so that director, she did a few plays, and then she was telling me that she was trying to start this web series called Broken. Um, and she had a character in mind for me for that web series. And I was like, yeah, I definitely haven't done this before, but I want to do it. And I was like, this is something different because with theater, you always have to know all of your lines. Like you can't mess up when you're on stage. Like if you forget a line, you got to find a way to come back and bring the story around and keep it going. But with like web series, short films, and television and film, you don't have to know all that stuff at the time because they don't film everything at that one time. So I was like, this is going to be easier for me. I'll be able to learn my lines and as I go. And so that's what I did. And she did that web series for. We only did one season, but we were getting ready to start the second season, and then that kind of fell through. And so I was like, well, I don't just want to sit here while she's trying to get a second season going. So I started looking for other things, and I found another web series to jump on called Therapy. I did a few episodes of that, and then I saw people that were trying to do short films, and so I auditioned for those, and I got into some of those, and then I started moving on to like I said I want to do like bigger things. I'm like, how can I get to like the Hollywood type of thing? So I started doing background work for like major motion pictures and TV shows. And I did a lot of that in like Wilmington and then like the mountain areas of North Carolina. And then I started to realize that I wanted to do TV as well. So I auditioned for a show called Fatal Attraction. And that was
okay.
like, gosh, 4 or 5 years ago. The first time I did it, and I auditioned, and I got a call back, and I was so surprised, and got the call back, and then I booked the part, and I went out to Tennessee to film that, and then I auditioned for another television show on TV One as well called ATL Homicide, and I booked that
Okay,
role as
okay.
well. And then I was like, okay, let me try it again. Like, well, the third time, well, the second time I came was on Fatal Attraction. I wasn't even looking for it, but somebody was like, Kevin, you should audition for this. So I auditioned again, and I got a lead role for that episode, playing a killer. And
I was going to ask you, Fatal
yeah,
Attraction. Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it was a real sad story. You know, this guy had killed like his girlfriend and her children.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a really sad story. But everyone was really really great there. And then I got in touch with a guy named Carlton Clay in Georgia, and he was doing a web series. He was putting together a web series called Lovers Lane. And well, actually, he started out. He was doing a film called Love Games. I believe it was no Lovers and Friends, something like that. Lovers and Friends. And I went to Atlanta to audition for it, and I got the part, but the project fell through. And so after it fell through, he was like, "Well, I really, really liked you, and I don't want to just lead you on like that. So I have this web series I'm developing, and I want to put you in that." And so he gave me the lead role of Malachi in that web series, and we did that web series for 6 seasons. I think it's 50 episodes, and that really like put me out there because people were really like gravitating towards that show. And so that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of drama, but it was a lot of fun. The story was a lot of drama, not the behind the scenes. But from there, he started moving towards film, and so he was like, "Kevin, I have this film that I want to do." And I forgot the original name, but Reindeer Games is the film I'm talking about. It wasn't supposed to be a Christmas film at first, but the distributor
Ooh,
that he went
Reindeer
through said they
Games.
wanted a Christmas film, so he had to change this film around to make it Christmassy. And we're like filming this in July, so it's like hot in Georgia, and the sun is out. We're in shorts and everything, and it's like, how can we make this a Christmas film? But we did it, and now that film is out on all stream. Well, not all streaming services, but a lot of streaming services, and Peacock as well is like the biggest one that it's on right now, the NBC streaming service. And then a few of his other films on there as well, and I've been in a few of those as well. So yeah, I feel like I
Oh
said a whole
wow.
lot.
Yes, you have, because I was going to ask you, so what was this next? Or what was next? Reindeer Games, yes.
Yes,
There it is right there.
yes, reindeer.
So I actually, and I sat and I watched Reindeer Games, of course, because Christmas came around and all that
Mhm.
other good stuff. And I said, let me sit down and watch this. And your character is kind of like, the laid back guy
Mhm.
who's trying to figure things out in his relationship and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, could you tell me a little bit, like a little bit more? And by the way,
Yeah.
it's still on Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's on Amazon, it's on Peacock,
Yes.
it's on Tubi.
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys catch it on Amazon. It's really cool. So
Mhm.
tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so Reindeer Games, I play the character of Rain Wilkins. He is a radio DJ, and he decides to propose to his girlfriend on Christmas Eve, I believe, and she turns him down. And so he really loves this girl, and so after she rejects him, he kind of goes into this funk, and he's just like laying around the house, depressed, not taking a shower, just being all depressed. And so his friends decide that they're going to set him up on dates to try to help him get back in love again. Um,
Mhm.
and that was just a really fun time doing that. And he eventually, he finds someone that he likes, and she likes him, and they start becoming a couple, and more drama comes from that. But I don't want to give it all away. But yeah,
No,
it's
no,
a
don't give
really
it away. Don't give
yeah.
it away. You guys go out and watch Reindeer Games. It's still on Amazon. I sat there with my popcorn and I was like, I know him. That was a good movie. I
Thank you,
really enjoyed it and you did a really good job in that.
thank you. I
So let me
appreciate
ask
that.
you a question. So it seems like you threw out like a bunch of different type of movies. Like you threw out the whole Fatal Attraction thing, and of
Hmm.
course you the nice guy and Reindeer Games, and
Hmm.
then some other stuff that you drew throughout as well. So what character do you like playing the most? The
Um,
villain, the sweetheart, the I don't know, was it the player?
I think I like playing the comedic character. The film that I did that recently came out on I believe, yeah, Amazon, A Very Merry New Year. I play a comedic character in that named Brian, and just being able to just joke and ad lib and try to make people laugh. That's something I really enjoy doing. So for me, a comedic role, I'll take that because I feel like I get a lot of dramatic roles, and I want to show more of the comedic side of me because I like to think I'm funny
Mm.
sometimes, but but I get a lot of dramatic roles, so I like
Yeah,
the
I was
comedic.
gonna ask you. You kind of you said it for me. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say, so are you like the guy that's always cracking the jokes when everything gets serious, and then all of a sudden you come out with this amazing joke, and
I am.
everybody just stop and then they just start
I
laughing?
am.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Like it gets all quiet, and then I'll say something.
I love that type of person because let me tell you just real fast. I don't know if people find it funny because I think my jokes are funny and people are like,
Mm.
no, they're not. But this one time, my son, he was young and he just
Mm.
took this food. He was like just shoving it in his face, and my husband was like, "Oh my God, what do you look like? What do you look like shoving that food in your face?" And then you hear this little voice, "A man with a bone in his mouth." It was my little niece. She was like 3 years old, and it's see, I thought it was funny, right?
Yeah. I think that's funny.
Okay, okay, good, good. To this day, we like tell that joke and we crack up laughing, and only in the core group we get it. And even
Yeah.
my niece, she's like almost a full grown woman, and she's like, "What? Stop! It's not
I
funny, Auntie."
I understand because my 8 year old niece, she's like a full adult. Like I'm just surprised every time she opens her mouth.
Oh my goodness! So you just mentioned like a whole bunch of stuff that
Mhm.
that you've done in the past, which is amazing, amazing. I'm like, man, I was looking, especially, I really liked your character in that. So, what is like new on your plate? Like, what you got going on?
Well, I've actually been doing stunt training for a DC as a Batman DC fan film
Ooh,
called Nightwing, and I'm actually filming that
ooh.
on Sunday. So I'm filming a couple of fight scenes, but I've been doing stunt training at this Taekwondo. I don't even know if you call it a studio or because I'm new to this. This is my first time like really doing like fighting scenes. But I've been training for the past 2 months. It's not gonna be anything like too crazy because I can't do what like the martial artists do. but uh, but I will be doing some punching and some kicking and
Some
some
punches, some
flipping as
kicking.
well. Yeah, so um, that's yeah, we're filming that on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to that. Uh, that's the
Oh,
newest thing I have as of right now. And I have some other things coming down, but they haven't been like really finalized yet. But
see, but that's cool. That's all right because I always welcome folks to come back. So when
yeah,
you finalize that stuff, you come on back
I will do. I
and
will
let's go
do.
ahead and talk about it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You are doing so well, guys. Listen, I put it up a couple of minutes ago. This is his IMDb. Please go ahead and check it out. These are all the stuff that you've mentioned. This is just some of the stuff that you
yeah.
mentioned.
Some of the stuff.
A matter of fact, Lover's Lane, The Last
Yeah,
Call.
check out Entanglement is the most recent film that came out as well. That one was
Oh,
yeah,
and you know what? I don't have the poster for it. I wanted to bring it up and go, bam,
yeah. I mean, what?
entanglement. Can you
Yes,
can you tell us a little bit about that though?
I can. I can.
Okay, cool.
It recently won an award for best motion picture at a film
Ooh,
festival in Wilmington.
nice.
But Entanglement is there's a guy who is his grandmother passes, and
Mhm.
so he gets this lump sum of money that he inherits from her passing, and his girlfriend is trying to get the money as well, but he also has a baby on the way with another woman who is actually my wife, and so I play like a bad guy named Quentin, and we're trying to get the
Ooh,
money. Yeah, I'm mad at her for getting pregnant by him, but I want the money. So we go to the house, and we're all at this house and trying to get this money, and it's just a bunch of drama that goes on. Like I want his girlfriend, I want my wife. He wants my wife. He wants his girlfriend, and it's just a bunch of it's an
it's just a,
entanglement.
a big old hot mess.
Yeah,
Hot mess in a hand bucket.
yeah. Well, it's a lot of drama, but it's I think it's a great story, and it's definitely an adult film. Not a porno or anything like that, but I mean it's not
He's
for the
like, wait a minute,
kids.
in that porno.
I don't want that to get out here. I do not do porn.
Look, y'all, don't be putting that on him. Because,
No,
folks, that'll be the one thing to get out of it. And
yeah,
but no, that's not the truth.
yeah. Because some people when they saw the cover, they were like, "Is this a porno?" And I was like, "No,
Oh,
no, no."
Lord. Entanglement. Come on. Didn't Jada Pickett just bring that out,
She did, and she did.
So come on now. You guys know what entanglement is. They had a whole meme, a dance
Right.
routine to go with it and everything.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh my goodness. You know what? So you got a lot going on and I'm so honored to be sitting here with you talking about all of
Thank
that
you.
stuff. And like I said before, you are definitely invited to come back and hopefully next time we could show a couple of clips of some of the
Yeah.
movies that you're in. But in the meantime and in between time, guys, go to Amazon, go ahead, hit up a couple of movies that he's got out there. One of them is Reindeer Games.
Mhm.
Entanglement, please forgive me. You said that's out already? 'Cause you said it's
Yeah,
going
it's
to
out already.
yeah, check it out. Where is Entanglement out? And
Entanglement
I
is
think you mentioned it, but mention it again.
yeah, Entanglement is on Amazon, on Tubi.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, Tubi, I believe Voodoo as well. But yeah,
Yes, check it out. I'm gonna check it out tonight. I got me some popcorn too.
okay.
I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna post it with my popcorn
All right.
next to it.
Yeah, let me know what you think. I want to know what you think about it.
Yes, I definitely will let you know what I think about it. And then I'll probably do like a follow up and talk about it too,
Okay.
and everything. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm enjoying myself right now.
So am I.
Um,
So am I.
I'm gonna thank you so much for coming on the show. So other than Amazon and looking you up on IMDb, how can folks find you?
I'm on Instagram. You can follow me there, the real or the Kevin J Stone. I'm on TikTok, the Kevin J Stone as well, but I don't really post as much lately. But I am on there. And, I post some funny things there
You
sometimes.
on TikTok? Oh,
I'm on TikTok.
you know what? This is shame on me. I should have. Oh, I could have brought up a TikTok on you.
I have some funny ones up there. So yeah,
Oh my
Um,
goodness. So on TikTok, are you like the dancer, or you the person that gets in there and does like political drops, but in
oh,
a
I do
funny
like the
anecdotic way?
voiceover stuff or like funny, like yeah, anything that's like funny or voiceover. I did like one dance one, but that's it. I'm not
Oh,
really
you
a
have to
dancer
do a
like this, so I don't want to
challenge.
embarrass myself.
I'm gonna have to do a challenge.
Now, if you challenge me, now I feel like I have to go and do a dance. If you challenge
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do this challenge
me,
thing going on.
okay.
Y'all heard it here first. Challenge.
All right.
Oh gosh. So like I say, guys, go ahead and check him out. He's out there. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on what is it? Social media,
Yeah, TikTok
all of
and
those
Twitter as
places.
well. The Kevin J Stone as well. Everything the Kevin J Stone.
Okay. Oh, awesome, awesome. Easy. Look, easy peasy.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3. There he is. He's out there. Definitely check out Entanglement. I'm gonna watch that tonight. My
Okay.
popcorn and everything. I'm so ready for that. I'm so ready. And y'all get your minds out the gutter. Like he said, it ain't no, you know what kind of picture. Like I keep saying, I want to thank you for coming on, but really, I am so grateful that you're on here today.
No,
And
I
you're my
appreciate you asking.
first guest on the Dee Dee Walker Live Show.
All right.
What? You're my first guest of the year. 2022 is going to be that in the hand bucket. So, did you do any resolutions for 2022?
You know what? I actually didn't. I didn't even think about it. Like this last year was just so crazy, and the year before was just so crazy. I didn't even really think of a resolution for this year. I think just to do more films, probably this year, and just to continue to keep growing. Uh, yeah, I didn't really even think
You
about
didn't do
resolutions.
anything. That's cool. You know something? I just brought over last year's resolutions. I said, forget it.
You got to
I'll
do a
try to
redo.
tackle last year's. But I did say that I believe it's going to be a better day. That's in my mind. It's going to be better. It's
It
going to be
is.
better.
It is.
So
It
that's
is.
how I feel about it. So, one more last question I'm going to
Mhm.
ask you, and it's a question I asked all last year, and you're the first person to answer it this year.
Okay.
What advice can you give someone who's doing all the stuff that you're doing, but it just seems like, oh my God, I just can't get there? What advice can you give them?
As cliche as it is, you definitely have to keep going because you never know what audition or what project you put out that will actually take off, and it could be the project that you were almost about to give up on, and that thing takes off. Um, Definitely, if you're an actor, read. There are a lot of books. I have a lot of books in my home, but there are a lot of books out there for actors. The Power of the Actor is what they call the actor's Bible. So I would suggest that book, The Power of the Actor. You can get that on Amazon. Um, Definitely do a lot of reading. There are YouTube videos that you can look at acting coaches on YouTube. To if you can't afford to pay for acting classes, you can do that. There always is an avenue if you on a budget. There's always an avenue to help you to continue to further your craft and your career. So I would definitely say look at YouTube acting coaches, read books, and continue to study. What I do is I post monologues on my YouTube channel,
Ooh,
and that's one way to
nice.
continue to like build yourself and show your versatility because you never know who's going to see those monologues, and then one day somebody want to cast you from seeing your monologues. So you can post monologues, you can definitely read a lot of books, and yeah, just continue to keep going because whether you like want to hear it or not, nobody is going to baby you and make it a cakewalk for you. It's going to be hard.
Yes, yes, and that's so true. And thank you so much. I love that. I love that. Not only that is it applies to the next person, it applies to me too. So I thank you so much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you coming on the show, like I said before, and you are more than welcome to come back. And I just wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody for the beginning of the year. Guys, listen, don't focus too hard on the negative. Start
Mhm.
looking at the positive things in life. Take life one day at a time. And one more thing, and it's the most important thing, and I gotta tell everybody this. I love you, Leah. That's what's up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, make sure that you subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends about it. And I'm going to go get my popcorn so I can watch Entanglement.
All right.
Peace.